What's up guys, I'm Random Frank P, and welcome to my gaming setup and room tour for 2019. Alright, so it's finally that time of year. Every single January I give you guys a dedicated look into my gaming setup, and for those of you following the channel, you'll know that back in October my wife and I bought a house. So this is the first room tour and studio tour ever that is all mine, completely customized. We redid the basement and now that is my full-time YouTube office and gaming setup slash man cave. Get the desk set up right behind me and stuff. So we're gonna go over it all for you guys today, so sit tight. If you see anything you like, I will have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. I'll do my absolute best to put everything down there for you, from my PC hardware, peripherals, all that stuff. So guys, let's start this off. All right, so starting off, right as you come down to the basement, got the logo mounted there, and that's gonna lead into the man cave section. Then you got the studio and filming area, and then the desk setup. So we're gonna go over it all. I'll kind of break it down, I guess, into those three sort of spots. Starting off, let's check out the filming section because it's, the most boring, so I'll get this all out of the way. And as you can see, it's just very, blank right now. There's not a lot going on over here. Eventually, I want to kind of build this up more to make it more of a set. This is just what I'm working with for now, the first 2 months. So I'll do my best, like I said before, to get everything down below. But in terms of the lights that I have mounted, these are from Falcon Eyes. They're pretty flexible LED panels, but I just have them mounted as my overhead lighting, plus the lighting in the ceiling and stuff. Wooden desk that you often see as the overhead. And my main camera right here is the Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro. It's the 4.6K. Recently got this over the summer, and this has just been my, the main setup for a while. Back here's some other stuff for filming. Got a big light diffuser right there. The Elgato green screen is all set up, but I really do want to transform this more into an easier working space that's gonna be more of an evolving set for the channel. And I just picked this up as well. I don't have it on right now, but it's a Lilliput A12. It's a 12-inch monitor. So now when I'm filming and stuff, I can much easier see what I'm filming because that's 12 inches. And the display on this, if you come check it out, it's only I don't know, I think 3 inches right here. So that's definitely much more helpful. Now this is usually where I'm filming. So on the channel and stuff, you notice that in the intro, this is kind of what you're seeing in the background where it's all blurred out and stuff because I'm standing here. So I have the mic mounted up at all times. I have it kind of jerry rigged up on the ceiling here. This is the Sennheiser MKH 416, I believe. That's my go-to mic for the channel. And then this is the newest addition, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. This camera is amazing. It's only $1,200, and I've been using this a lot more on the channel, mixed in with shots and footage from the Ursa Mini Pro, and no one's been able to notice. So nearly $6,000, $1,200. It's an outstanding camera. This is just, it's on a slider right now, but it's just here for when I want to, set it up as my B cam. Have it right there at the side for me. Now we'll save, the desk setup for last. So going over here to the kind of, I guess, the entertainment setup, the chill zone. This is definitely what's evolved the most since we moved in because it was just so bland over here. You saw in the vlogs, I painted that wall gray, just give it kind of an accent wall. But it's definitely come together. It's a pretty cool spot, I think. So recently I picked up these really cool prints. Here, let me turn this little light off here so you can see them better. But they just kind of go with that whole I don't know, it's the aesthetic, with the foggy woods and stuff like that, the trees. I think it looks really cool and it fits in nicely with the gray wall. I did put most of this stuff in the vlog descriptions, but again, the shelving unit, the couch, the coffee table, all this stuff I'll do my best to put down below so you can check it out as well. And this is a 65-inch 4K OLED TV from LG. I don't know the model off the top of my head, but it came out in 2017, I believe. Absolutely outstanding panel. Check out how thin that panel is. And I've got a light bulb behind it to give it some, glow and stuff in the back. Nice little chill coffee table. Got the controllers down here, some more down here. The switch, got Marwin there as a little centerpiece, but just a little, chill spot. Got the shelves up for some games. Little unit down there for some Switch stuff. And this chair was on $40. I think the futon was like maybe 70 or 80. And then this is something that I've been also trying to work on, is like this little shelf down here, the little shelving unit. I just didn't know what to fill it with. So right now I just have some different headphones and headsets up top. ATH M50X, the AKG K7XX. Then on the other side here is the Corsair HS70 wireless headset and the HyperX Cloud Alpha headset. So 2 headsets, 2 go-to pairs of headphones as well. It's kind of got, you know, some decoration and stuff. Some old notebooks, a Vita, a Go, some boxes down there, and some good old, like, you know, guidebooks from back in the day. Again, shout out to Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, all that good stuff. But I didn't know whether to fill this with, like, I don't know, keyboards or gaming mice or all headsets and headphones. But I kind of just mixed it up, got some decoration and stuff as well. But now, that'll lead us into the main event, the gaming setup. For those of you familiar with the channel, you'll know that since, well, I guess 2016, when my wife and I first moved into our first apartment over 2 years ago, this was the setup configuration that I went with, and I really liked it, which is why I practically rebuilt it like exactly to a T when we bought a house and moved in here. So the monitor setup is exactly the same. These have not changed yet. I do plan to replace these with the upcoming like LG gaming monitors that are set to come out sometime soon. It's been a year that they were announced already, so hopefully they come out. Now, I'll get into the details and stuff in a minute, but first off, I have to address it because I know I'm gonna see it. Yes, this setup is what works for me. Now, I don't use these bottom 2 monitors for gaming. Okay, that would be stupid. I always see the comments complaining like, oh, well, you're just gonna have this big bezel in the middle for your reticle. How can you aim? Well, I obviously don't use 2 for gaming. The one ultra wide is more than enough screen real estate for me while I'm gaming. But what I'll do is like when I'm streaming or something, I'll have, you know, OBS, Twitch chat or YouTube chat or something like that on one side. Then up top for like monitoring Twitter, Spotify, something, or when I'm video editing, which is the main reason I do have 3. I have my timeline on one, you know, the monitor on the other, which will have like all my clips and the bins and the vector scopes for color correcting and all that. So having 3 definitely is just what I need, and I love ultra wides. I can't go back now, so that's why I have them in this sort of orientation that I do. I don't remember the exact model again of these LG monitors, but I'll put them down below. Now to the peripherals, which has also pretty much been unchanged for a while because these are just my go-to. They're what work for me and they're what I love. The keyboard is the Corsair Gaming K95 Platinum RGB. I just think it looks really nice, and I have these YMDK like double shot shine through keycaps on them, which is why the RGB just looks crazy on each side because it's all see-through. It's got the 5 macro keys, the multimedia keys, a volume knob, a little light strip behind it. It's just been my go-to keyboard. I love it. And this wrist rest here is just one from, what is that, Logitech. It's super comfy, so I have it down there, I use it in conjunction with that, and it works great. And this is just a generic, like blank extended mouse pad. And then, as y'all know, the Logitech G502, this is the newer Hero one, it's their Hero sensor, but I've had about like 4 or 5 of these mice since they came out in 2014, and I just cannot switch away from it with the muscle memory. It is just my go-to mouse, absolutely love it. As you guys know, and I'll show you this whole shelving unit in a second, I have the custom white one from Colorware with my logo on it there. Absolutely love that. And then something that is probably one of my favorite gadgets of all time. This is the Elgato and Corsair Stream Deck Mini. So this is the smaller version of the regular Stream Deck. And this is essentially like an unlimited macro pad. You can assign like any sort of button, command, task, anything you can think of, you can assign to these keys. And since it has like the screens built into it, you could switch up the graphics, the logos, put folders inside of folders and inside of folders. It's literally unlimited what you can do with this. So I have it set up in a few different ways. Like right up here up top is gonna be like all my volume control for, you know, muting, switching songs and stuff like that. This one here is for like streaming. I know it's kind of hard for you to see probably, but it's for like killing the webcam, killing the mic. Then here's like all my YouTube stuff for if I want to quickly upload, go to the analytics or whatever. If I press this, that'll just bring me to my YouTube channel. So you can see it just automatically popped up, and as it loads, it'll bring me to the YouTube dashboard. So it's a really, really cool kind of macro pad that is unlimited. This is my go-to setup for the peripherals and everything. Cannot live without them. And then my amp and DAC from Massdrop is the Grace Design M9XX. I really like this because it definitely is pretty powerful, but it's super small and compact to have on a desktop, and you have that really cool just volume knob up top, which is kind of like stupid, but having a volume knob just at the reach, you know, just reaching out your hand and adjusting it really quickly is pretty helpful. It's pretty helpful, I'm not gonna lie. And then these headphones are it's actually the older iteration, but it's the Massdrap and Sennheiser HD6XX. They also have the newer like Jubilee ones, but I go with those. I love open back headphones, as everyone knows. For gaming, for all that stuff, open back headphones are just fantastic because it makes you feel like you're in the middle of the battlefield or whatever you're gaming in. It just makes you feel like you're so more immersed because they're open. Then while we're on audio, my speakers are the Kantu YU5, nice and white, so they're gonna fit in with kind of that, white and wooden theme I have going on here with my desk and stuff like that. And I've had these also since we moved into the apartment a few years ago, brought them over here. I do have some other Yamaha speakers set up. These are just so easy to use, they sound great. And I don't use these really for when I'm like gaming or video editing. Obviously, like when I'm sitting down, I realize that yes, they're kind of, up above where ear level would be. So what I use these for is just pretty much for when I am like around the studio filming and stuff. I can, blast some music, all that. So I always get complaints about that they're not at ear level and I'm missing the point. I don't use them for music when I'm sitting down at my desk. It's just for blasting in the studio. Then on the floor, it's a newer edition from FloorPad. It's like a custom mat for your floor. It's essentially just like a really thick mouse pad that is massive, and I can just put my chair over it because with this carpet, it's good, but it's really thick. So my chair gets like stuck in it when I'm sitting down for a while, and it's hard to just easily get out. So I just have that down there. I think it looks cool, plus one for the branding as well. And then over to the left side of the desk, usually wouldn't show this off, but believe it or not, these are like the two things that I get asked about all the time. First off, my lamp. I do have like a smart bulb in here. I've showed this off before from Philips. Or actually, these are from LifeX, the ones that I've been using. But this is the Thomann wooden desk lamp. I just have a little Eagles beanie on there in the meantime. Very simple, again, fitting in with my whole kind of setups theme, so I love that. It was under 50 bucks, pretty good pickup. And then the Amazon Echo Spot. This thing is always getting me questions in the comments about what it is. It's essentially a really cool smart clock. You have the built-in screen there, so you can ask it questions, you can watch movies, pull up Spotify on it. And I even have it integrated with like my my Nest like doorbell and thermostat, so I can just ask it to show me the front door, see if someone rang it, and it'll show me a live feed of my doorbell. Or front door, you get the idea. But yeah, definitely love this thing. It's been on sale recently. I think it's like $120 retail. I've seen it a lot for $100. I have it in the white version here. You can change up the clock to show like whatever you want. You can download different faces, put up your own custom photos. It's just a pretty cool thing. Then let's chat about the PC. This is the NZXT H500i case. Have it in all white. The nice, clear side panel. Tempered glass here so you can see in. And in terms of specs, we have the i7 8700K CPU with a Deepcool Captain, some sort of like RGB cooler here. I don't remember the exact name of the AIO, but it's from Deepcool. It's one of their Captain lineups. It's on the NZXT N7 motherboard in all white to fit in with the color theme we have going on. Obviously, like an all white build. 32 gigs of the Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB RAM, which just looks stunning. The whole entire top of the DIMM pretty much is like LEDs, so it looks really nice. It's nice and diffused as well. You can change all that up, do cool different effects, but I leave it white. And a GTX 1080 Ti from Gigabyte for the graphics card. So one of that all white and black builds, and you can probably see the fans are doing something fancy. You can't really see it on this side too much. But it's actually not even the fans. It's from Fantex. They have these really cool digital like fan frames, like the Halo Lux digital, and you can control it, change it all up, and make it look really cool. So if you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on crazy RGB fans out there that can be like 50 bucks and up, you get these fan frames, really transform it, and it just makes it look really cool, I think. I have the controller in the back here, so if I want to change it up, I can do that easily. But I just like keeping it kind of to this like, white and like kind of like a light blue, tealish kind of color theme, going on with the light strip behind the monitors, and that just kind of, woods, forest, snowy wallpaper right now, because it's, it's January, it's winter, so it's appropriate. And this light strip is also a new addition. I showed this off in a Cooltech under 25 bucks, I believe, for December before the holidays. This LED strip is pretty cool because I have it behind my monitors, but I don't need a remote to control it like most of the RGB light strips do. I can do it all from my phone. And what's even cooler than that was, since it is like a smart light strip, you can create your own lighting effects. Like pick the colors, pick the direction, pick what kind of effect you want it to do, from like marquee or like bouncing in and out, going to music, or going to just whatever audio is being fed into the receiver on the back. So it's definitely a really cool strip for around 20 bucks, I want to say. And I do have it just plugged in. You can see it's stuck to the back of my monitor here, and it's plugged into my monitor since it's powered by USB. So that's also pretty cool. I don't have to have it, you know, like powered by by the wall or anything. By the wall, you know what I mean. I can just, you know, have it plugged into the monitor and be good. And when we moved in, as you can see here, we have the power outlets fed into the wall, and this leads into like behind the stairs. There's a whole other part of the house, and the other side is all unfinished. So that's why the cable management, for the most part, has been pretty good, because I can just feed it through the wall. You don't have to see cables and stuff from the monitors, like DisplayPort, HDMI, all the power cables from everything coming down. I only have those fed in this little strip over here. But for the power, mostly everything is contained, which can't complain about. And then before we move on to the closing out stuff, I showed this off. This was like a vlog last summer, but I got this custom like random Frank P logo made. Again, this has the LifeX Z strip all around it, so I could change up the colors, make it really crazy. But I just like it, you know, simple, kind of like a warm white to go along with the lighting on my desk and stuff like that. So nothing crazy, but I gotta have it mounted there. Up here is the 100,000 subscriber plaque. Believe it or not, we are almost at 1 million. Oh yeah, this is the LaMetric smart clock as well. I just use this for showing me my live subscriber count pretty much. So have that there, almost at 1 million. We'll be upgrading this soon, and I'll probably have that plaque mounted on that wall. I don't know, we'll see. Some books, the subscribe button. This is my custom Mastrap control keyboard. Or this is actually the K-Type from the summer. The control recently came out, but this is the Mastrap K-Type. Got a custom keycap set. We mounted the switches inside, so they're super clicky with the box Jade switches. Like, that is nuts. And like I showed before, the custom random Frank P G502, the cable for it, got the printer down here. But the shelving unit for this side over here, as well as my coffee table, are all from the same company. And actually, so is that, and the shelves over here, all from the same company that I got on Amazon. And it's really good quality. It looks really nice. It's a really nice, like, dark walnut wood, and they're definitely affordable. That is the desk setup for now. Obviously, I've talked about it so many times, but it's the Carlby desktop from IKEA with the Alex drawers. This has been kind of what I've been working with for the past few years. And these drawers are pretty big, and I still haven't even filled all of them yet. But they're just like, you know, mini junk drawers, hard drives, some tools, stuff, extra cables. This is like thousands of different keyboard switches and all sorts of stuff from when I'm modding them and making my own keyboards. But yeah, that is the primary desk setup. A few things more to go over. And then the last thing, as we head over here, figure people would want to see this. Other side is a little storage room where I just have a bunch of, you know, unfinished and finished PCs that I've worked on. So spare TV that I reviewed, monitors, a lot of shipping stuff when I'm shipping stuff out. This is the massive PC and components, a little shelving unit over here. Graphics cards, motherboards, try to have it all organized. Lots of tech from the Cooltech Under 50 series and episodes. This is still some stuff that I didn't get to. Unfortunately, like a lot of my Eagles stuff that I want to hang up somewhere, I have to find a good place to hang it up. So I just have it here for now. And then this is like my camera and all my camera gear boxes, different lenses and stuff. I come in here, and this is where I just kind of have that for now. Follow focuses, audio stuff, rails, mounts, all that stuff is pretty much in here. So I just have the lenses and stuff contained, so they're not just, you know, out there getting knocked around or anything. Well, like I said before, I have the Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro as my primary cam. Recently picked up the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Cam. And what I'm using this to film on right now is like my vlogging cam. That's the Sony a7 III. And then you come in here, and it's my my little micro center of all the stuff that I've reviewed and upcoming stuff, from speaker boxes, mouse pads, tons of headsets and mice, different sorts of, like, you know, tech and speakers, tons and tons of keyboards, and just some extra, you know, like all my components and stuff to my PCs are in these boxes. But yeah, this is the primary storage area for the peripherals and stuff, PC storage, camera gear storage, and then we can lead us right back out into the setup. So it is obviously so much bigger than the apartment. I only had a small little room to film in there, but now I can have all this. This is a dedicated filming spot, which I do hope to evolve. But like I said before, this is that desk you always see, the overhead shot. And I have that little light mounted there, which is going to give it that blue effect when I'm filming and stuff. So this is that. Leads right behind into my desk setup, and then the chill entertainment setup, and this whole little chill spot over here. I didn't really, I'm stupid. Didn't even really talk about the coffee table, not the coffee table, the entertainment center itself. I got this on Amazon maybe close to 2 years ago, or maybe a little over a year ago, and I cannot find it since. It's like not even on Amazon anymore. The listing's been removed. So I'm sorry about that, but I have the Xbox One X, PS4 Pro. So I want to get some console gaming done, you know, playing some Red Dead. I can do that, kick back on the futon, and chill. Right now, it's got a podcast going. And shout out to my wife. She got me this cool blanket. Definitely goes in with the theme here. So I thought that was a nice little addition to it. But I really want to work on improving this stuff. I just want to kind of make this, you know, look better. Maybe some cooler stuff to put on these shelves. If you have any comments, let me know. This is hopefully where that 1 million subscriber plaque is going to be going. And I know we didn't talk about it, but just while we're going over everything in detail here, I just got this Brightech little light. This is for when I'm filming. So like I said before, when I'm like standing over here usually, it just gives like a nice subtle warm lighting on like my backside and the backside of my hair. And it's pretty cool because it's just in the stand right now, but you can completely take it out. This thing was like, I want to say $30, and you can kind of like move it wherever you want, kind of angle it in weird ways. But it's a pretty cool little lamp. It's a floor lamp, but I just use it for filming and stuff. And yeah, that I think is going to do it for the 2019 gaming setup and the studio tour / man cave. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. You can comment down below what something is. I'll try to put it down there for you. But I think that's about all. I know I kind of breezed through the setup. I feel like I didn't spend as much time as I probably should have on that, but I think I covered it all for you guys. So I really, really hope you're digging it. All right, guys, so that'll wrap it up for the tour of my gaming setup and YouTube studio. Hope you enjoyed. I always love doing these every year, but this is the first year ever that it's in our own house, in this completely converted basement to be my studio and my gaming setup. That is pretty much like half a place for me to game and chill and half a set for all my YouTube videos. So it's been a blast just getting this all together, and a lot's gonna change over the upcoming year because we've only been here for like 2-3 months now at this point. And this whole space to my left, like I said before, that's very just empty right now. I want to change that more to like a dedicated set. And I just have some pretty good ideas of things that I want to add to the space overall. It's to make it more, you know, chill and kind of home-like, you know, because that's what this is down here. It's a chill zone for gaming and YouTube videos. That's what this channel is all about. So like I said before, really hope you guys dig this one. And if you see anything you like in this video, I'll do my best to have it all listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out. And I'll try to put it in like order of appearance so you're not just randomly searching that long list. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at RandomFrankP. And last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.